welcome back to Growing Up Godly. Today is something new we're going to do. We're going to be sharing our testimonies. We thought it'd be really special to share our stories with you guys and just that you know how we became believers. Let's get on to the video. So, I grew up in the church. I grew up learning about Jesus and God and all that. But it really clicked with me when I was 5 years old. It was a Wednesday night before we had the Awana's Cubbies, and I sat down with my parents and had to talk to them, said that I was ready, and I prayed the prayer to ask Jesus into my heart. And my parents say that they saw a complete change. Instead of saying, God did this, God did that, I would say, my God did this, my God did that. So that was really special. I can't remember much about it, but I love hearing what they say happened when I got saved. I just continued to live it out, as a kid lives it out. And then when I reached about the age of 12, I was in 6th or 7th grade, one of those. I just realized that I had not really been putting God first. I still loved Him and had a relationship with Him, but I kind of pushed Him back and I had a few idols. So I rededicated my life to Christ in a way, and I just was like, you know what, I'm going to put you first, and I'm not going to just keep going on with life and without you as the first person in my heart. So I started doing quiet time again and started praying a lot more, and that was definitely a really big moment in my life. One, because I can remember it, and two, I feel like my life wasn't changed like from lost to saved, but it was definitely changed a lot because I was now putting God first in my life. And so every day I continue to try to put God first in everything, try to read His Word and pray to Him and just to thank Him for everything He's done for me. A lot of people aren't as blessed to be able to grow up in a church like that, and so I feel very blessed. Okay, so it all started for me when I was probably 5 or 6. We were at a Wednesday night exploration station, and my teacher was talking about heaven and hell scared the shorts off of me. I was like, I do not want to go to hell. And so I started thinking about it. I didn't tell anybody, but I was thinking, and then one night we were in Florida, and Mom and Dad just told me it was time to go to bed. And I remember we had bunk beds. We were so excited. So I got down from my bunk bed. I ran over to Daddy. I was like, I want to be saved. And so that night I was saved. And my mom and Dad told me a complete change. Again, like Alana, I was raised in church and things, but you could see a complete change in my life, even at that young of an age. Because I was a stubborn brat when I was little. Like, I watch pictures of me at 2, and I'm like, Mom, Dad, how did you ever just keep me in the house? Like, I don't know how they did it, but there was a complete change there, and I started living for Christ. I was super passionate, and I just loved Him with all my heart. And then probably around middle school, beginning of middle school, I started kind of putting Him off, and I was too lazy to do my Bible study because you have to kind of work for a better relationship with anybody and with God. And so at Refresh, at my church, God told me that I wasn't putting Him first. I was going through the motions, but I wasn't really truly loving Him with all my heart. And so that night I said, I don't want to put you off anymore. I don't want to be all emotional at church, but it's not be spiritual change. And so from that moment forward is when I saw more of a change, just like Alana, And I've been trying to grow in Him as much as I can, doing my Bible study every morning, having that personal time. And that's one of my favorite things about homeschooling, is having that time to be able to spend with God in the morning and praying with Him at night, or praying to Him at night. And it's been a journey, and it's been the greatest one of my life. And I'm looking forward to whatever He's going to do with me in the future. Yes, our testimonies are still growing, so we're still definitely adding to our story with different experiences and different testings. But those are the short version of our testimony for now, for right now in our lives. So. And remember, we have this almost the same exact testimony. Raised in church, saved, kind of went downhill, but then God changed our life, and I don't know about you, but I think almost every saved church kid thinks, why didn't I have a better testimony? Like, that guy was addicted to drugs and alcohol and God saved him. Why couldn't I be like that guy? You know, why can't I have a great testimony? And just remember that God, your testimony is your story. And God changed your life, and that's the greatest story you could ever tell.
Yeah, feel blessed that you didn't have to go through all these
Yes.
struggles to get saved, that you were raised in a godly home so that you were able to get saved without having to go through all that.
And if you ask those people who have this amazing testimonies, they would say, I wish I would have done it earlier. I wish I wouldn't have had to go through all that. And so, yeah, your testimony is your greatest witness, your greatest weapon against the devil when he tries to tell you that God isn't real in your life. And your testimony is the greatest thing that ever happened to you. So be sure to thank God for it too.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching.
We hope you enjoyed listening to our testimonies, and we hope it inspired you to do great things for God and love Him with all your heart.
We hope that you guys have an amazing week. Don't forget to share your testimony with someone this week. That's our challenge for the week, I guess you can say. And just share your story with them because it's always really special.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.